Hi everyone, welcome back to My Creative Ego. So, I have to say I was a little bit scared and worried when I went to Tuesday morning this week because I went straight down to my area where the crafting aisle is at, which is at the very end. And you guys kind of know that sometimes when I take videos, it's always really dark in that area. And my craft aisle was completely gone and was replaced by some other stuff. And I was like panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, where's the craft aisle? So I actually passed it on my way to that aisle. So I backtracked and I saw it and I was like, whew, okay, it's still here. It was a little on the messy side, but that's okay because I ended up finding a lot of things that I needed to find from a couple months back. And apparently they've also moved over some other items. So it's actually 2 aisles now. So in the back of the aisle, there's actually jewelry making, baking, and sewing. And so this kind of is probably the reason why I've never ever saw this before. Apparently this came out earlier in the year. I didn't see it because, like I said, I don't really go to many other aisles in Tuesday morning unless I watch another haul video and I'm like, okay, I gotta venture out of my comfort zone and go to a different aisle. They also have these really cute cookie boxes, but you can always use this as like gift boxes for like bracelets or earrings. That would be really cute. It also looks like they're adding more to the sewing aisle as well. So this one is called Sew on the Go Suitcase. And I thought it had like little compartments in it. So I was like really interested to see like what I could fit in here. But then as I opened it, it's actually just one open space and it's like nesting boxes. So you actually get 3 boxes for $9.99. And this is like a large, medium, and small. So it's really, really cute. And there was a whole lot of new Echo Park stamps in there. There was too many of them. I couldn't really decide, so I only chose one. Actually, I had a whole stack in my hand, but I was like, okay, let me edit this because, you know, when you have a whole basket filled, you're like, okay, well, let me see what I will buy and what I will put back. So I bought this one. It's called Mermaid Kisses. And like I said earlier, a lot of the new items and older items are mixed in because they kind of like moved everything around. But I'm okay with that because I really needed to pick this one up again. I had given mine away. So this is actually a repurchase, but it has really cute sayings on here. Like in high tide or low tide, I'll be by your side. And I don't know, you know, I love my puns. So specifically, I bought this one again for Seas, S-E-A-S, the day. So cute. So this looks like it'll pair really well with the Echo Park stamp. And also, if you look at the sequence, there's actually this one sequence that has like these ocean type colors. And there's actually, I don't know, I'm thinking that they're little seashells. So I could be wrong, but it looks like a shell to me. So they had this and a whole bunch of other colors of sequence at the store. And if at any time I am going too fast and you need that SKU number, don't forget to hit that pause button. So I found this. It's called Fantasia. On the front, it's funny because it says not actual size, but when you compare the die to this picture, it's actually pretty spot on. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know that if it lands in my cart, I better have more than one use for it. So I stretch that dollar as much as I can, you guys. So you can cut it out as is, which looks like this, or you can separate the horse or the unicorn. It's up to you. You can actually turn it into a unicorn or a horse, so that's another way you can use it. But my favorite part is like the backdrop of this. It's really beautiful and scenic. You can add like all of your woodland creatures to it. You know who else is really happy? Olaf is super happy because he's not even melting and there's no snow anywhere to be found. Actually, Olaf is pretty happy wherever he's at, especially when he's on this Disney Frozen paper pad. And of course, like many of you, when I saw this at the store, I could not let it go, let it go. I don't know what it is. I really love these paper pads. These are the characters that you're getting, and you are going to be getting this whole set times 4. So there's a total of 32 pages in this set. So it's these 8 pages, and it repeats itself. So you're going to get all of these characters right here, times 4. And then you're going to get scenic pages like the backdrops. Wow! So I don't want to take too long on each page, but if you need to look at it a little bit longer, don't forget to hit that pause button. So I like the fact that they give you more than one of each character. So he could be walking near a waterfall or again in that little forest. You know who else are in like this forest type setting? Disney princesses. So we have Cinderella here. And of course we have her little mouse pals. And this one, on some of them, I was able to use my dies on. But again, you can always like fussy cut them out yourself. You really don't need the dies for these. So the one in the middle, I used my scissors for, and then the one all the way to the right, that was with the die. And this is what it looks like. So you might have picked this up either from Hobby Lobby or Tuesday Morning. So this one also follows the same formula as the Frozen set. You're getting 32 pages and yes, lots of characters, lots of scenic backgrounds. And it's also really nice because you get to build your page, like however many characters you want to put on here. And again, you're getting more than one character. So like you're getting all these scenic pages. You can add more than one of your characters to it. So like I said, I'm such a huge fan of these Disney paper pads for some reason. But it's not just the Disney paper pads. It's also the Marvel paper pads because you know who else is left in the forest? Spider-Man can be put in the forest because when you buy the Spider-Man Marvel paper pad, that is the only character you will get is Spider-Man in 3 different poses and a whole bunch of him. So again, like when I show you these paper pads, I'm only pulling out like the first 8 pages because it kind of repeats itself. Again, 32 page set and it's all about Spider-Man, no other character. But I really love, again, the scenic pages on here because it's all backdrops of the city and it's really fun because you can actually, change it up. So it really kind of looks 3D when you put Spider-Man on here. It looks like he's like climbing out of the page.
Boom! Bam! Pow! Kapow!
If you were to cut out all the characters in this entire book, you would have like 84 Spider-Man characters. And then I picked up this Hello Dreamer stamp set, which I have yet to use. So I'm really hoping that the stamps, stamp out really well because you have your numbers, you have your letters, you have your emoji icons. You also get a little ink pad and you get a little miniature acrylic block with this, all for $1.99. And I keep forgetting that every time I buy something with alphabets on it, I really need to buy 2 or more because, when you're trying to spell something out and you have to leave that space in between, it can kind of look kind of funny when you go back to it. So speaking of buying more alphabet stamps, I picked these up again because I already have one set. But like I said, when you're spelling out words, it just really helps to have all of the letters that you need. And speaking of emoji icons, I found this, which is the Sizzix Impresslits. So you get the dies that say smile, it's your birthday, and a lot of little cutouts that need to actually be embossed and cut out. And then they also have the embossing folder, which actually has a die in the center, so it cuts out the square in the center. And I thought this was really funny. So you can emboss all of these letters, which stand for LOL, laugh out loud, or in my mom's case, she actually thought it meant lots of love, which is actually a really good one as well. You have ha ha, rolling on the floor laughing, he he, and then you kind of get to the bottom and it has like LMAO. I was like, wow, they're putting that on here. And I was looking for this one, and I think it was kind of like, in the racks mixed up with a lot of things. But like I said, since they kind of moved everything, I'm finding things that I didn't even know they had in store. So yes, I was looking for this for quite a while. So apparently it's been in the store since March, so that's pretty cool. And speaking of March, I forgot to show you guys all the goodies that I got from my Auntie Sunshine. So she bought me all these cute little stamps, and then she gave me like an Easter goodie bag, which is super nice and super perfect because it's all things that I love. Stamps, stamps, and more stamps. Wow. And I thought it was really cute because she was telling me how she was at the store and she didn't really know what to buy, but she said she was picking up things that she thought was cute, and I was like, I totally agree. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's like the crafter's rule of thumb, right? Pick it up if it's cute. And I'm also really happy that I found this Easter embossing folder. I still kind of have some of my Easter stuff out, so maybe I will make Easter cards for next year, as I am always late making cards. And I hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day last week. I actually wanted to share with you guys a few pictures. My mom always wanted to test out this bakery called 85 Degrees. And so we went there. We also went to a couple of other bakeries. It was more of like a bakery hop. So it was a day 100% full of sweetness, as you can see. So these are some of the wonderful pictures of our little bakery hop. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to be notified of all of my new videos. And also, if you picked up a lot of these Marvel products or any of the Disney ones and you need a little help on how to use them, please don't forget to click on this video here. Thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Don't make me angry.
Please subscribe.